Hello there, Capricorn. Happy July. This is your reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You should watch all three, your Sun, Moon, and your Rising, if you know your chart, so you can get a better, complete picture, more personal to you and your astrological chart. So this is for Capricorn, and it's for July. I apologize, it's a day late, but I got behind on things. June turned out to be busy and kind of hectic and chaotic. So I'm trying to get these readings up and I just got behind. So let's get started with your animal spirit card, and you got the vulture, Capricorn. And that is earth, or no, air, I'm sorry. That is air energy there. It's a bird. The vulture is, people think they're creepy and gross and they're not the prettiest bird and they're kind of misunderstood, but really the vulture is a guardian and a purifier and essential for rebalance. The vulture helps to, by eating the dead things, it brings balance to the ecosystem and it prevents the spread of disease. You wouldn't want a bunch of dead animals laying around. The vulture comes down, they come in a group and they eat it and clean it so it's not laying there on the ground and spreading diseases and just being generally gross, right? So they do the dirty work that no one else wants to do, and they clean up our messes. So when the vulture appears for you, there's a situation that needs to be purified or brought back into balance, cleaned up. And also they're greatly undervalued. So what you thought was a mistake or a tragedy here is a blessing in disguise. This can bring clarity and reveal wisdom to you. If you're out of balance, it can bring aggressive and dramatic energies. So you need to cleanse your space. If you're feeling out of balance, dramatic and aggressive energies within you and within your space, you need to cleanse your space where you live. Clean your space, sage it, Palo Santo it, however you do the cleansings, and clean up throw stuff away, get rid of the messes like the vulture does. Get rid of the messes. But yeah, you do have a situation that you need to bring back into balance. So there's something out of balance within you, or within your life, your home life, your work life, whatever, all around life. And you could be dealing with some drama and aggression. So you need to cleanse your space and rid it of that uncleanliness and that energy, that unclean and dramatic and aggressive energy, okay? And also here we have for the Wisdom Oracle, take a nap. It's time for a nap, Capricorn. You are overworked, lighting the candle at both ends. You are doing too much of something, not enough of another. That's why you're not in balance. And you're exhausting yourself, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually. You are exhausted. You are tired on some level and within yourself in some way, physically, like I said, mentally, spiritually, all of the above. You need to cleanse and you need to rest and care for yourself because something's out of whack here. All right, you have Heal Your Heart with the Rainbow Obsidian. I have some of that here, some rainbow. Well, this is rainbow fluorite, but rainbow. And you need to heal your heart here. So something is out of balance, needs cleansing and purifying. You need to rest and care for yourself, and you need to heal your heart. So something's hurtful has happened or is happening, and it's hurting your heart, and you need to heal your heart. You also have the king. That is a place of royalty. That is a position of authority, respect, revered. Um, you're running the show. You're running the kingdom. It's also a heavy crown, right? So that could go along with this. That's um, the crown can get heavy, and too much responsibility. You're doing too much. You're taking on too much responsibility where you could be sharing that with someone else. Maybe someone's not taking up their load. They're not carrying their load, their weight, and you're carrying it. So in some situation, could be a relationship, marriage, any kind of at work, someone's not carrying their load and you're carrying it. And so you're tired and you're out of balance, and you need to bring that all back into balance here. Okay. You're also unclear about something. You're not sure. You're unsure of something here. And you know it needs to change, but you're not sure how to go about it. You also are, you got a lot up in the air, and it's too much. You're going to need to bring that into balance again. You're not clear on something, and you're feeling bound and stuck and unsure, unclear. You've got a few cards here indicating that energy that you're feeling stuck in some way. You're feeling unclear. You're feeling like you're not getting supported by those who you feel or believed would be supportive of you, or you're not feeling supported. You're feeling like you're abandoned in some way, and some of you, and you're feeling like you're standing there left holding the bag in some way. You're also looking for closure in some situation where you need to just heal it, because you're not gonna get the closure. Sometimes we just don't get the closure. It just, something happens and we don't know why. We want to know why someone acted a certain way towards us, someone turned on us, someone who ghosted us, or someone's just changed their attitude towards you. They're acting different, and it's hurting your feelings or something, but you need to let it go, because they're not going to tell you why. That's why they ghosted, or that's why they've changed. They're acting out in a way. They don't have the guts to tell you, so they're just going to act just different towards you, less friendly, just weird. And you know it, you sense it, you feel it. You're going, okay, what did I do? Well, you didn't do anything, and even if you did, they should have, you know, they should be saying that to you. They need to express that and communicate, but they're not. So there's that kind of situation for some of you where you just want the closure, you want to know what happened, but they're not going to tell you. So you're going to need to just let that go, walk away from it, let them go, and heal your heart. You have to feel the feels, let it out, and let it go, because there's something new here for you. You've got the Death card, you've got the Ace of Wands. So there's something brand new here, new passion for something, a new idea. Go with that, okay? Forget about this, whatever this stuff is I was just talking about, and go with that. Go with the something new. You got a new opportunity, feeling passionate about something new, or you will be feeling more passionate about doing something new, doing something different, starting something over, a starting over kind of moment. But not repeating the same thing. It's something new and different. You also have the Fool, so take a leap of faith. I want you to do some positive affirmations for things that you want to bring into your life. You have the Nine of Cups here, and that is the wish card. That is you getting everything you're hoping to get. wishing for, and you're manifesting what you want. It's a very good luck card. It's just a card of contentment, having things the way you want them. So that's coming into you now because you are, at this time, you are in need of rest. You are in need of cleaning up a situation, bringing it into balance, cleansing your space, and healing your heart. So you're in a transition here. Something happened, and it needs to be cleaned up. And also, it doesn't have to be a situation like I explained. It could be just one of those things that happens. We all have things that just happen one day. Something just happens, and it changes things, um and you want to know why, but we just don't know why. We can't know. We just don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. It just happens, and it changes your path. It changes how you feel about something. It just changes your life, and you don't get the closure. You just have to heal and move on, because that's all we can do sometimes. So that's that. I'm going to pull some clarifiers and see where we're headed here. So we've got that not clear on something, and we've got that death card, transformation. So let's go over there and see what we got going on in that first row. Messages for Capricorn. Clarify these messages for Capricorns. Okay, 2 cards pop out. Yeah, they came out reversed. We got the King of Cups and the 10 of Wands reversed. So I'm going to say here, because the King of Cups is reversed, that's someone closing off emotionally. They're not letting you in, like I said. They're not talking. They're not letting you in. They're being closed off. But you're going to release that burden, because this came out reversed too. Upright, it's you carrying a burden. I think the way I want to read this in this reading is you're going to drop that bundle. You're not going to continue on carrying around a burden with someone who won't even speak to you and tell you what's wrong or what's going on with them. And I think for some of you, it's got to do with a romantic relationship. And for others of you, it's got to do with a friend or a family member, and they're just, they're not being straight up with you. They're not speaking. They're not communicating. And you've been frustrated by that and hurt by that. And it's time for you to let that be their problem, is what I'm getting. You're going to transform out of that carrying the burdens around for someone else, or trying to figure out what's going on inside of someone else who doesn't want to share that with you and communicate with you. So you're going to let that be their problem, and you're going to transform and move away from that, is what I'm getting. You got the Judgment card, see? Wake up call there, where you were feeling stranded, where you were feeling like you needed that closure. You've got that wake up call telling you, no, you need to just move on from that, because that's just not going to happen. So you're beating a dead horse in some way, but you do have, again, more of this wonderful energy. You've got the 9 of Cups, and now you have the 9 of Pentacles. And that's in this row here with the taking that leap of faith. You've got all kinds of things moving in the direction you want them to go, and that's going to lead you into being very prosperous here. You may be getting a new job, new position, where you're going to get an increase in your finances and become more prosperous, secure, and feeling more safe and independent and financially more secure. Okay, because you're going to walk away from something. You got your High Priestess here. Because you're going to clean up something here, and you're going to walk away from something that is hurting your heart and it's not fulfilling and that's causing you this grief and burdens that are not yours. So I think some of you are dealing with a person who's just being closed off, and you've had enough of that. Okay? Some of you, it's just a situation that's just not worked out, and you're going to walk away from it and come into something new and better that's going to give you the financial stability you're looking for, and the, being more fulfilled and just being more happy. But you're coming up, you're waking up to yourself, to your reality, to what's going on. You're going to see clearer. You're going to tap into this intuition here. You should be feeling you're very intuitive right now. Trust that. It's going to help you to get unblocked here from this here. Trust your intuition. Connect with that higher self. Meditate, pray, whatever you do. Get in the zone and pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs and symbols and things around you, and know that you are being guided. You're moving on the right track here. You're going to help. This is going to help you, guide you along, and open your eyes and feel and get yourself unstuck here from this situation where you're just not feeling happy with it. You're just going to move away. You're going to put your head down and move forward. You've been through some rocky waters here, some rough waters, but it smooths out here, and you're going to make it to that other side. You're going to have to take those steps, that leap of faith. But you're going to get there because you do have, you have that Nine of Cups and that Nine of Pentacles, High Priestess, Ace of Wands. So those are all really good, positive cards telling me you're going to get where you're going. You just need to take the steps. You got the Tower reversed, and you got the Ace of Cups upright. So to me, the Tower reverse is that things might have been upside down. Some things happened, but you're going beyond that now. You're rebuilding. Or it could mean there was a shakeup, but it wasn't as, devastating as it could have been. A near miss kind of thing where you dodged a bullet, you know what I mean? But it did cause some upheaval and some chaos, but it just wasn't all that tragic, or it wasn't all that important when it came down to it. It didn't really affect things as you thought it would. I think you were more worried about it, what would happen, and things did happen. There were shakeups and stuff, but it wasn't as bad as you thought, or something did happen, and now you're healing from that, you're rebuilding, and you've got that Ace of Cups. Again, another really beautiful, positive card for you, Capricorn. You got two aces here. You got the Ace of Wands, something new you can be passionate about, new ideas, new job, new place to live, just something new and something that's going to get you fired up and excited about it, and raise your vibrations and energy. And you've got the Ace of Cups. That's emotional. It's also spiritual. You've got that cup. My cup runneth over is what I always get with this card. It's literally a cup just full and pouring over with healing and blessings and positive energies for you, Capricorn. So there was something you were worried, thought it would be worse than it was. It didn't turn out as bad as you thought it would be. And you're moving away from that. You're healing. You're rebuilding. You're in transformation here. Some of you are leaving behind a person or relationship that is unfulfilling, and the person's just being closed off to you and not communicating, and so you can't really build on that, right? Some of you, it's a lover, a friend, a partner, family member, just someone who's just being closed off and causing you pain, and you're not going to put up with it anymore. You're going to let their problems be their problems. This could be also, I just got this for some of you. Someone in your life that's having issues with some kind of substance abuse or something of that nature, and that is, you're enabling. You've been enabling, and now you're going to stop doing that, and you're going to let them carry that themselves and get the help they need for it or not. It's not up to you. You can't change them. You have to allow that to be their problem now. That could be part of that wake up call. Something happened involving that person and that situation, and you said, okay, enough's enough, and I'm gonna move on from that, and I'm gonna pray for them. I'm gonna send them love and blessings, but I can't help them. They have to help themselves. So that's the message I'm getting for some of you there. You really need to take a break. Some of you really need a break. You just need a rest. It's not a big deal, but it's time for you to take a rest. If you're doing too many things, you need to cut back some things you're doing. It's just too much. We can't do everything, by ourselves. You don't have to ask for help. Ask for assistance if you need it in some way, and take a rest. Cut back on some activities or things or work or whatever, because you're tired and you're out of balance. So you need to bring yourself into balance. You need to do a cleansing. You need to take a situation that needs your attention. It needs to be purified. It needs to be balanced. Okay, and like I said in the beginning, some of this like tragedy here, whatever, the tower, something that seemed like a mistake or something, it's really a blessing in disguise with that vulture energy. Okay, so you're going to come out of this. Take a leap of faith, have faith, move forward with new things. You have new opportunities here, new ideas. You're going to get clear on where you need to be, what you need to be doing, what you need to focus on, taking care of yourself, healing your heart, and moving forward with all these blessings of this cup here. You're waking up, you're transforming into a better version of yourself, a healthier version, a more balanced version, and a happier version of yourself. So there you go. And I'm going to leave it at that, Capricorn. Really wonderful reading. I like the energy in this reading. Even though there's some, things that aren't pleasant in the reading, it all ends up being very good for you as long as you take those steps, do those things, do the cleaning, do the bouncing, take the rest, and move forward and take care of yourself. Set up those boundaries and take a leap of faith and move forward into something better. That's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Have a wonderful July. Take care of yourselves and be blessed.